Today guys, you join me on another Next 100 and it's time for a change in that golf bag with my Takomo. So yes, it's time to get rid of a club, it's time to add something in because golf courses are changing. So we need to make sure we've got the best options in our golf bag to lower our scores. So this is a hole where I would normally hit driver, or I have been for the last 6 months. Just like that shot there, that's going to bounce in the fairway quite firm, and another one straight through into the rough. So what do? Nice and easy, you probably go straight into your golf bag and pick out your longest iron. So potentially for you, maybe your 4-iron, and you'll go, okay, well I'll hit that down here because that'll keep me in the fairway, it won't put me in much trouble. And just like that, we don't hit it perfect, and we're now a long way away from the green. So if it's not this club, and it's not the driver, what do we need to change? And for me, it's now time to look into your golf bag and see, do you need something like this? A 101U iron, so a utility iron, which is a 4-iron, so similar to that club I've just hit, but we can see how much forgiveness and technology we have in this to totally offer a different ball flight. You might think maybe putting a hybrid in, you might think a 7 would, but how different can this be? Now straight away from this club, I know we've got that hollow bodied construction. Again, something that's going to help us launch that ball a little bit easier, but also give us more forgiveness across the face. Because I don't think I put a bad swing on that 4-iron, but we only need to be a little bit off with those 301 CBs, or even any CBs or any more less forgiving irons to hit shots like that. We quickly now have 200 yards in instead of maybe having 130 yards in, and that now potentially is going to higher our scores. We also have a graphite shaft in here, so again, something that is designed to get that ball launching a little bit higher. And it is a little bit breezy out here still today, but this is still going to give me the forgiveness. We're still going to get the ball speed, and we're going to get that launch off this hole. And for me, that's where this club right now into the summer should be something you're considering. Because with shots like that, a nice high towering little bit of a draw has left me just left of that bunker, just short of it, and that now gives me a good angle into this green, and we'll see the difference when we get up there. There's a big gap in between those, and I know which one's going to help me lower those scores. And guys, if you're new to the channel, then welcome to this YouTube channel. If you want to hit that subscribe button, join us on that journey to 50,000, that would be great. And guys, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, welcome back. So you might be thinking, you was hoping potentially, if you're a regular viewer, to see me playing 18 holes out here this week, but I am still waiting for my Takomo CB 301s to arrive, because Takomo being Takomo, they've had a little bit of an issue with too many orders, which is not what most golf companies have, but they are a little bit behind on getting clubs out. So if you have ordered some Takomos, guys, please do be patient. They've had a big influx in sales recently, which unfortunately can't be helped because they are producing some fantastic premium affordable clubs. The same as the golf ball I've got out here today in the seed golf ball. So again, you can see they're performing well with the driver. If anything, unfortunately, going too far because of the ball and the conditions, but performing well with that 4-iron utility, putting me in a great position here to hit into this green. And we're going to try and knock that down a little bit. But let's see where those two balls finish, because straight away there's a big difference. It might be time for you to think about change in your golf bag. Now straight away up here in the rough is that 4-iron, so only just into the second cut, or the third cut here, the semi-rough there, the rough here, but at least 50 yards in front is that second one. And again, I wouldn't say I put too different a swing on those. I did hit that one pretty well, and there's a big difference straight away on this hole. And now the big talking point is, will the CBs help me score a little bit better? Because straight away there, changing of an iron in the top end of the golf bag, or having that as an option, has put me in position A here. But I have been hitting these 301 MBs a little bit better after some much needed practice. But the big talking point obviously is, we know with the CBs I am going to get that a little bit more forgiveness, so I'm going to get that a little bit more perimeter weighting. So even if I'm not striking it the best, I might be better overall. Oh, a nice high towering shot there, up onto the green and pretty close. We'd take that all day. And soon we will be having a what's in the bag, because I've certainly changed a few clubs this year. Mid-handicap Dave has certainly changed a lot of his clubs. But it's about you now, and seeing what do you need to have in your golf bag for your golf course. Because on this next 100 series, we've travelled all over the UK so far, and we've faced different golf courses, which means different clubs need to go into your bag. Also, different times of the year, there might be some clubs that come in and out. You need to think of this top end of your golf bag, which I would say would help more golfers than the bottom end of your bag. Get this right. Do you need a 7 wood? Do you need a 4 wood? Do you need a 5 wood? Do you need a 3 wood? Or could a 3 wood be replaced by a mini driver? These are all things that you need to consider to get those scores down. And this is where, for me, I've noticed that I need to change that club, because 7 wood goes a little bit too high. It's not as versatile, whereas this 101U gives me, or this driving iron even, gives me a little bit more versatility, a few more options, and is needed quite a lot around this golf course when it starts to get firm and fast, because it's set up a great chance here at a birdie. So do we really need those CBs? So the answer to do I need those CBs is nice and simple. Yes, although I've hit a great shot there and this has put me in a good position for a birdie over the round of golf, a few loose ones is certainly getting me closer to 80 than it is to 70. Not that I play a full round normally, because we normally play in scramble over on James Robinson's channel, but you will see I've not contributed that much in recent weeks. And somehow, since the trip to Scotland, I've misplaced my putter. So no putter in the bag. How will the utility fare? Well, it's a good roll. That would have been a good chance for a birdie, but we'll take an easy par. But getting the right clubs in the top end of my golf bag is hopefully going to help me in a couple of weeks when I get that new set of CBs to shoot closer to 70 here at Lindrick, which is an open qualifying venue. So if I can get close to 70, I'll be more than happy. Again, I probably need to spend a bit more time on the practice ground, but with clubs that make the game a lot easier, like this utility, and it could help me lower my scores. But guys, think about it, top end of your golf bag, have you got some gaps? Have you got some clubs that aren't helping you lower your scores? Do you need maybe a little bit of a change up and put a utility in there, put a 7 wood in, or maybe even drop both of those and think about a hybrid? Guys, hopefully you're enjoying the content, and if you are, smash that subscribe button. But we'll see you tomorrow for 9 holes scoring with a 14 handicap golfer.